Welcome to San Diego, California, America's finest city. We're here at Snapdragon Stadium to watch one of the perennial jewels of the bowl season, the DirecTV Holiday Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again, and it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Davis will throw. Caught over the middle. It's home. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw on third. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
How about this defense coming out the gates, first drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
And the Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on fourth down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll give it to Johnson. Got a little space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Back to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script.
There he goes! Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this 1st drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go.
Touchdown, Cardinal! They put the 1st points on the board. They get set for the point afters. We have the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Got his man on the outside. He breaks a tackle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Coates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Finds him out of the backfield. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They boot it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Handoff to the single back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
That's caught. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
The handoff to Johnson. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Running the red zone, it's Johnson. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Stanford! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Good timing on the quick out. Oh, better look out! And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning.
Wide open spaces. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Rainbow Warriors really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Oh, they're after him! And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll send out the kicker here. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep swinging it. Working that left side now.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but With the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. Nobody around as he makes the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
It's complete to the right, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Going deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking to throw for it. Here's the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge-of-your-seat type first half, or as they call it in this game there in San Diego, just another typical Holiday Bowl. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Holiday Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start the third quarter with the run. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offense.
He's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They'll give it to Johnson. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Give to the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It's 1st and goal as Stanford comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Just ran over it. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Davis looking to pass. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Hauls it in. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They just keep firing. Under fire. They get to him as he throws.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Pick off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Davis will throw. Finds his target down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. Rides the back on the option to give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it over the middle. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. The Rainbow Warriors are rolling down the field. From the gun. Big fella moving. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoffman. Touchdown, Hawaii! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Makes the grab over the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff to Johnson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Davis looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed, and you saw it right there.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Got a man, it's Johnson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing? Just keep it going when the going's good.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Stanford!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
Ready to try the point after. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Davis will throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Puts him in the spin cycle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up.
Down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
Well, the defense needs one more stop. They did a nice job not giving up a 1st down that last one, but with the lead late like this, one more stop, and they're going to win this game.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll pulls it in, the 1st down and more. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab, it's off. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Shoots it to the left. He's got it, first down and more. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect. An 84-yard drive there. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season, also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
From the gun on third down. Blasted as he lets it go.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
No good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's caught. It's Harris. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Davis will throw. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Handoff to the lone back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything